Welcome back to the Lumberjack Challenge. We got a load pre-prepped. I loaded all that up with the telehandler a little bit ago, prepping for this episode, but I wanted to show somewhat of a dilemma that we have. Let's head on over here to our new production. We have our pellets being created. You can see in the information there, we have 54,000, gonna be 56,000 or 55,000 here in a moment, and we'll run out soon, but there's 55 pallets waiting for me. That's not necessarily the problem. Looking at our time-saving stock check, the pellets can be up to $5,800 per thousand, giving us a grand total of $346,000 if we waited till February to sell them all. That's a lot. So let's take a look at here what I think I'm gonna do to adjust this. Oh, look. Some decorations. That looks nice. Right now we're seeing 12,000 cycles a month, and the cost I don't really want to mess with because I was looking at the pellets or these pallets of pellets. You can see there is a ton here. There's 6 bags and then seven rows of them, I guess. That's a lot, and each of these can go for like $15. Let's do some math. So that's 42 bags. If they sold, let's just say $15 each, that's only $630 per pallet. And it's giving us a lot more than that. I feel like there's maybe that's what we do. Maybe we adjust the price to remove a 0. Yeah, let me try that. Okay, that seems much more realistic. It's still a ton of pallets to move for that little bit of money. But I think what we'll do is probably get an auto loading trailer just for those, because that's a lot of work. And to be honest with you, I'm not about to load 55 pallets with forklift or with the telehandler. Yeah, we're not doing that. But yeah, the price looks a lot better, and let's see if I can show you real quick how I did that. Well, what I've done is I've extracted the packing facility mod here, and now it's extracted so it is a folder I can mess with inside Visual Studio Code. There's a bunch of folders in here, but the big one that we care about is going to be under XML and new fill types. And so that's what we have opened up to the right here. And we went and found the fill type of pellets, and I changed it to 0.1 for the price per liter compared to what it was of 1.1. Even though it's a lot of pallets, they're pellets and pallets that's messing me up. Even though there's a lot of pallets to move, I feel like that money will be more realistic when the time comes. I mean, we're talking 630 per pellet. And now we have max price around $533. I might mess with it a little more to try to get it closer to 700 and then be satisfied with that. I could have taken advantage of it. We could have been millionaires pretty quick, but I wanted this to be some supplementary income and not necessarily like the way we made all our money in this series. Just a little too easy to make money with wood chips in that. 694, that's not bad. And I think I'm also going back to the other screen here. I'm going to change these modifiers to where they're more the same. So I think I might make them all the same as 12 months and have it at max price at all times. I could add a mod to remove the flexible times, but I think we'll just do it this way and that should be good. I need to learn more about the mods and I'll do that in FS25, but I do know enough to just, be a little dangerous right now. So that'll be much better. We'll get a trailer for these very soon. But let's go ahead and hop in the semi and get the first selling event of the day done. Then we'll come get the planks, get the paper rolls, see where we're sitting financially. Oh, brake. I forgot the brakes are terrible. We're going to get 2 numbers there. Whoa, boy. The brakes aren't terrible. We're just pulling a lot of weight. So there's 38,000 that we got real quick. Let's loop around and we'll try to go a little slower into the selling location next time. Prices seem pretty good right now for these things. They don't fluctuate on this playthrough, so seems about right. Oh, there are some pallets on there too that we loaded. So 89,000 there. So we're sitting at $130,000. Let's go get the rest loaded up. And we're gonna move through a decent amount of time in today's episode. All right, back at the job site here, just grabbing a pallet one at a time, turning around, placing it on the trailer. Mad respect. This is tedious work. Someone's got to do it. And sometimes we get brave enough to stack 2 at a time. Go ahead and do that. And then we're just going to be real careful while we turn around here so we don't sling this thing off. That was a terrible approach, guys. Lift that high enough. We almost lost it. Almost lost it. Now, we don't have a ton to load on here, so I'm not going to be super careful about where I put them like I did with the other stuff. I really got a good load last time there, but there we go. There's 2 at a time. I've been strapping them in as I go because I don't want to knock any of them off, but we'll go ahead, speed this up. We got a lot to move through today. And I'm remembering we already got all the pallets on that side, so now we're just gonna head over, grab the paper rolls, get them loaded. I don't think we could stack these on top of each other. I don't think that would be wise. We'll go ahead, sneak up here. Get the first one, take it over to the truck. Plenty of room for it. Almost lost it. Almost lost it. There we go. All right, one more to get. We don't have to be super careful about how this is lined up since it's the last thing going on this load. So that will do right there. We'll just park the telehandler in front of the paper company. We'll get that strapped in and let's go make a little bit more cash. Alrighty, here we are. Got the brakes to work there. Oh, 2 numbers though. Weren't in far enough. So 27,000 plus a decent amount of paper. Not bad. There's the first one, second one, 54,000 for that. Going good. See, that doesn't bother me as much as 300,000 in one night would have from one of our productions. Maybe I went a little aggressive lowering the price, but that is what it is. So we're gonna head home now, get the mills all filled back up and make it June, rinse and repeat. I wanna get a little bit of cash before I do purchase. What I think we're gonna land on is our final setup for doing logging work. There might be small tweaks here and there moving forward, but I got a pretty good idea what I want. So the ProLiner auto load here, which has a couple different setups we can go with. I think we'll go with the Giants one. That's kind of fun. We'll do auto loading bale, it says, but it also shows the Euro pallets, which I'm hoping those do fall as. So we're gonna go 30,000 for that. Basically make our money back today with all of the pellets we're gonna sell. But let's go pick that up and see if that's gonna work for us, because I think that'll be a nice way to transport them and get them sold. And we might play around with using that for some others too, because again, I play the way I enjoy playing. I try to add a little bit of realism for you guys, but also getting ready for some of these fancy mods to not exist in FS25. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a very different experience for me. And we're getting ready for it. I think very soon we're going to want to upgrade our semi as well, or get a second one. But this should put us back above $200,000. And it should be all prepped for the Euro pallets. And we'll go ahead and activate it, so when we pull right up, they should start auto-loading. And we'll get a custom one of these in 25, our own semi and trailer. That would be sweet. All right, let's see, moment of truth. Will these pallets, are they compatible? They seem to be compatible. Let's open the back so we can take a look at that. But the question's gonna be, 30,000 are gonna fit. That doesn't seem right. I think if we unload here and try again, let's see if we can get them to stack better. Did stack a little bit better. 31,000 now, but these ones, they messed up. But if we can do 30 at a time, that's not bad, but I think we might be able to do better. All right, 32, that's what we're gonna go with. Let's go sell this load and then come back for more. Oh, this will show me here. Yeah, 32 is the max. Or at least it says so right now. Kind of seeing where I need to add some roads too. All right, we should just be able to drive right up here and sell. Get a little view of what's going on. I think they're all in the selling location now. Yeah, 22,000 there. Already put us back above $200,000. Let's go get the rest. So it does say it should be able to hold 50 if they load correctly. That's nice. But we should be able to get away with it this way. Now, is that the rest of them? Nope, there they go. Now we got them. All right, let's strap them in. 27 more to sell. And that is our total that we thought we'd have. We'll need to make sure the production's shut off for now as well. It's kind of similar to the OP mod we were using in Whiskey RP, but trying not to take advantage of it as much as we did. That one didn't seem as OP, and that's why I didn't modify it. But this one was just, no way we should make almost 400,000 in one day. And we are playing on easy difficulty, and that probably ties into it a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think we're in good there. Should be able to get them all now. Some of those front ones. There they go. And this might put us close to 250. That would be nice. 224. All right, let's get home. Get some more wood loaded. All right, we need like a open shed for all of these things now. Now we're gonna try the log grappler here and see if that will work better for us. We will eventually probably buy a tree harvester, probably today. But picking them up, driving through our saplings there. Picking them up has been what I'm debating which method I like. And maybe a wheel loader or a front loader that has the bigger grappler on it that we can pick up like 6 at a time or more might be a long-term play. But I wanted to see if this feels better than the excavator that we're using. Okay. Still the same issue with weight, but that seems pretty good. So if we added the yarder back and figured out how to use that correctly, is this gonna lift high enough? Seems like it. Get that nice side view. The only thing is we aren't able to twist it and manipulate it the same way we are with that excavator. Go ahead and open up there. That's pretty slick. I do like that better. I feel like I have more control over it. I'm more familiar with the equipment. But this log looks like it needs cut one more time. Gonna open it up my menu. Do it a little shorter than 12. That seemed pushing it a little bit. But I just feel way more comfortable with this equipment than the other one. So this might be the play for us. Raised up real nice. Yeah, not bad at all. I dig it. All right, I'm gonna get a bunch of these loaded up for us if we don't get stuck and go from there. Now getting the tree harvester would be nice because we could do this all in like one step, just set it to the exact size we want them and then cut a bunch of these, and then we potentially could use the yarder to move them around. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but yeah, let's we'll jump into the future for you here in a minute. And just one more log, I believe. It might be 2 more that I want to load on this first load. Let's grab this one here. Yeah, I think this is the last piece. I didn't get it. The tall grass is messing with me. We got a good enough hold of it this time. Oh, is that going to be too long, though? Thought it was less than 12 meters, but we'll give it a shot here. Should be okay. Back away, don't roll off. We can shut this off for now. I think that'll do it for our first load. Pretty good. We'll go to one of the sawmills, see if it takes all of it, and go from there. We have 1,300, so we'll be able to see what happens here. 16,000. The rest of those didn't fall. Why? There they go. 16,000. Let's do it again. 30,000. And let's just, we'll just do this full load in here. That little piece. What's going on with that? It's like imaginary strap or something. Okay. Do a couple more loads. We should be good for the day. So how close does that get us to capacity, though? 75,000 is what it holds. We're going to deactivate that as well. I don't know if we'll get quite to where we want to put 75,000 in there, but 30 seems like a good number because then we can get through 2 months without doing any more cutting. So we'll do that one more time for the other sawmill and then a third time for the paper factory, and then we'll make it June. Well, this thing worked great for getting all those logs picked up and loaded, but I think it's time for the thing I've been looking forward to the most since I started this series. We're gonna park this here. It still might help us a lot. I haven't decided yet because I haven't used this piece of equipment we're buying next, but it'll be there in case we need it. All right, at the store, let's get this new piece of equipment with our $638,000. We're gonna go with the Ponce Cobra. It's a big price tag, $445,000. Oh, look at that thing move. We went with the biggest one. Go big or go home. Let's load this up and find a place in our forest to start harvesting. Oh, it fits like a glove. Fits like a glove. Get it all strapped in here. Make sure it doesn't fall while we're driving. Time to head back. Time to rinse and repeat what we've been doing, but with a new piece of equipment. I did mention we might have our finalized setup today. Well, I didn't realize we were going to spend $445,000 on this, so I don't know if we'll have enough to buy the rest of the pieces, but we'll be able to try this out. I definitely know I want to get 2 more semis at least. Another trailer like this, probably 3 more semis. Possibly a yarder again. And maybe a wheel loader or a front loader, the bigger of the two. Oh, this is the thing I'm thinking about right here. Yeah, that might be one of our next purchases. With a big log grappler on front of it. I think we will finish doing like the outside of this first. Seems like a good place to leave it. The ramp is down. And before we get the rest of the equipment over here, I'm itching to try this out. Okay, there's some settings on here. I think what we want to do is probably change this to 12. 12 meters seems to be what really works for us. So we'll go ahead and unfold the harvester now. Oh man, okay, so now let's see what the joystick does. Okay, that's interesting. Twist it, twist like that. Hold this down and it raises it. Okay, perfect. So we can just back right up to this guy, get it as low as we need it, and then figure out how to do it. Figure it out. B. Okay, so it's on now. And I think if we... Nope, that was the wrong button. Switch this. Nope. Switch this. Turn my angle this way, I might be able to see a little better. Oh yeah, we're still far away from it. I don't know if red's good. Is red good? Align harvester with tree. Tree's too thick. This is the biggest one we have. What do you mean it's too thick? The most expensive harvester can't harvest the trees that we have, huh? Is this one gonna be too thick too? What is this machine for then? Oh my goodness. Okay. And we have pretty much all the big boys. Well, that's disappointing. Let's see if it tells us some information. 64 meters. This one is 71 meters. Okay. This one is up to 70. This guy does 58. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do now is switch this up 80 meters. This is probably the one we want. Okay, we've given ourselves a refund for that, and we'll go ahead and purchase the other one. We'll give this one a shot. The H21D. It's pretty sweet from the cab view too. So we'll go ahead and change it to 12 while we're driving over there. Oh, that's a cool camera view. I kind of like it being in the front better than in the rear anyways, so I think this was a smart move. Yep, I should have drove the semi over and got us, but we're almost there. But yeah, so this will be handy. Yeah, I don't know. We might do it with that camera angle. I'm not sure yet. Let's get a little lower, and hopefully this works. Okay, I saw a different color, which I think that means that it's good. Okay, so we aligned it. Now we hit X. Okay, what's next? Oh, I didn't want to do that yet. Awkward. Yeah, I guess we'll just cut this one in place then. and that's where those ones are gonna live. I want to be a little bit better about organizing our piles. But honestly, you're witnessing the first time with me using this piece of equipment. Let's go ahead and get that all lined up. Give it a cut. And then I believe we want to lose it a little bit. Okay, that's interesting. Probably lift the arm, huh? Yeah, that's a little better. Then we can move on over here. You know, the stump's in the way, but we can take care of that later. I gotta get my buttons memorized. There we go. That's about where I want it. And just kind of cut it away. What a glorious process. And that'll flip back the way it's supposed to be. Oh man, I can already see this going faster because of the harvester. Okay, go ahead and align everything. Turn about right here. As long as these are somewhat in the same area as each other, I'll be happy with it. Leaving some taller stumps than I'm used to, but that'll work. All right, get a good amount of these trees cut. Man, this will be so much fun multiplayer. So we're gonna go pull this over to the side, bring this bad boy over. 6 miles an hour. Pick some of those up, and we got to get the logger trailer over there as well. I doubt it, but I wonder if I could get good enough to just load from the harvester directly onto the logging trailer. I mean, oops, I guess that worked in our advantage. Didn't mean to do that, but I think that'll be a good spot. Yeah, let's turn this back this way. And we'll try to do as little driving as possible, but still got to do it. We still got to do it until we figure out an amazing way to do this. All right, now I want to turn the camera a little bit. That should be good right there. Oh, no, wrong button. Okay, which one was it? Which one was it? There it is. And then I technically should be able to bring the arm in. Now lower the arm. Can it? Will it do this? Will it? Not great. Not so much. I don't understand what this is stuck on right now. Is this really strapped in? Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Oh, I was gonna leave that all out of the video, but not now. That's too humorous. Can you lock the arm in place? Or the hand, I guess I should call it. I didn't have this much problems with the tractor. Okay, that was a nice little bit of luck there. Almost have this cleaned out enough to be a little easier to work on. But yeah, stacking these neatly to begin with, I think would be real beneficial. Okay, that seems pretty good. Twist. Oh, too much, too much. Are we actually over it? No. There we go. All right. Bust this out. We'll get a bunch of it done. And we'll rejoin you. Just wanted to try this out again. This is on somewhat of a hill, so we might just lose our log. But yeah, I definitely feel like I like this better, so I think I would like the front loader or the wheel loader. I always get them mixed up a little bit better. I guess we have a front loader on this. The wheel loader is what I'm talking about. Especially for these smaller ones, this is just perfect. All right, we don't have those ones gripped very well, but try not to turn too fast and give this another shot. Get a little bit closer to the right here, or further to the right. We'll let them roll off. Not the best right there. See if I can just bump this one over just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. I do prefer this, I believe. Just more familiar with driving it in the controls. And just taking a little peek. Looks like we got just this small one right over by Right there. Not a bad first load. It looks good too. All the same length. It's definitely be enough for one day for one of the sawmills. We'll see how much this is. But I think the Volvo might get sold soon, and this process might work good for us, but having a yarder might be even better. We need more money though, so we'll get through a couple more months before we buy more things, but we'll drop off this load just so you guys can see how well we did, but I think that's what we're gonna call this episode. Got all the goals done that I wanted to get done. That's kind of how I'm running these episodes. Getting the harvester was the goal today. All right, let's see. So we have 2,000 left in here. Do the little trick to get these to drop. And that's not bad. That's already loaded up for 2 months worth. Okay, doesn't want to take that one. There we go. Pretty awesome stuff. This is where I'm going to leave you guys. We'll pick up with harvesting some more trees next episode. And buying more equipment. Maybe some more sheds. Decorating this area out. But I think we might start seeing that dollar amount continue to go up instead of spending moving forward. 10 million's right around the corner. I'm Socksway up. I will catch you on the next episode.